Hey everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing this reading for the sign of Scorpio. I'm going to do it a little different this month. I already pulled a card, and this is for everyone, every reading you listen to. So if you listen to your sun, moon, rising, you're still going to get the same message in the beginning. And I'll do your reading, and then I have a message from Spirit that I'll share with you at the end. So please like, share, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and my website will be up soon. So, Scorpio. Wow, we just had this full moon, so please go back and listen to that full moon reading if you haven't. But this card, the Daisy, this card I pulled for everybody. Okay, this is for, and I really, the more I'm looking at this is for. And I can see why, this full moon phase we're in, it's like people are going in emotionally, and a lot of things are stirring, and what you're finding is about being yourself. Now this daisy is part of a family of plants like chamomile, milk thistle, echinacea, and these are healing plants that are used for like inflammation. But the message from Daisy is be yourself. You need to be kind to yourself. You need to be patient with yourself. Come more into your authentic self so that you can move forward in your own truth. Okay? And that's the message for everybody. So if you look at your sun, moon, rising, you're going to get the same message. And I really see why. With the Scorpio, this is stirring up a lot of things in a lot of people. But this is also a really beautiful thing as we come more into ourselves. As I say, life is a journey. And you're learning something new every day. Relationships teach you about yourself. Everything you do is look at it as experience. And what are you learning about yourself? Or what are you relearning? Okay? But I'm sure this moon is really quite comfortable for you. So this is like for sun, moon, rising. Okay? First thing here, we got the devil. Okay, so this moon, like I said, and this is in your second chakra. So we're looking at like feelings. Like, what do you hold? Sometimes we look at this as addiction, or maybe like what are we clinging to that maybe it's time to let go of. All right, this because this is really emotional. This is about setting your boundaries. This is dealing with addiction, pleasure, all that kind of stuff. But like I said, it's very emotional, and we're in a let's put all these back, and they're flying all over the place. And so, what are you emotionally maybe clinging to that really is an emotional attachment? This is like codependency. I'm looking at this as an emotional codependency. Okay. Wow, we got another one. 9 of Wands. All right, so we got some fire up in here. We got some fire, and this is about, just taking precautions. It's like you're ready to step off, but it's also like you're fixing the holes in the fortress, okay? So that you can step off. It's like if you look at the traditional deck, you see the guy with all the wands, and he's got one, and he's like ready. He's like, you ready? You are ready. Shoot. In case you have to defend yourself. And that's okay. You can defend yourself emotionally. Knight of Coins. Now, this is communication and creativity. This 9 of Coins. You see, he's holding that knight, and he's bringing it to you. You have many qualities, but this is really is about balance. Balance. Mm. And I want to say 9 of coins. Yeah. So this is really like about balance and finding the right measure. You know, when I say find the right measure, it's like risk versus safety. Love. Now I'm gonna say risk versus safety. So how are you going to measure, like, in that, the balance of that? And this is like balance in your communication. What are you speaking? Maybe you need to speak up. This is also could be quite a healing force, because I look at this. There's a lot of emotion here. This is all emotion. So this I see as very healing, and this time you I'm just gonna point, okay? This could be this is a very healing. You know, these cards just love to give me a whole pile, and I don't want a pile. I just want one. So let's look at this devil, okay? Okay. You know, you got the 10 of Wands. You know, sometimes life can be a battle. It's like, you're carrying a load, but the thing is, it's like you're almost there. It's just a little bit more. It's maybe you're just feeling burdened by your responsibilities right now, and this is why this is so emotional, and so and like I said, if we're holding on to something, and at emotion, it could be emotional eating or whatever, no, and now it's time to release some of those things to lighten your burden. Really, you got all these things. You're almost at the village. You've carried this load. You're almost there. But some of this stuff you don't need to carry anymore. So really, you need to think of, what can I release right now that is going to make my life better? Okay? What is going to make my life better so that I can get to this place that I want to be at this particular time, right? Because really, this 9, we're talking about taking precautions here. Like I said, put a little solder and whatever it is you're sealing your fortress, in case you have to defend yourself. And I get that, I really do. But this is the card I pulled. You got the Queen of Wands. Ooh. Now this Queen, did I say Wands? Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Now I don't feel maybe your emotional attachment is to a Queen of Wands. This is a person you really appreciate. They help balance you out. They're very practical, kind, emotional, and all that good stuff. And maybe some of these qualities that this person has is something that you need to embody. And even if you have to defend yourself, and especially since we look at this as in our communication, coming in how we speak, because you don't want to emotionally, Wands, that fire, boom. So if you tell somebody something, it may not, it might, psst, that Scorpio stinger, psst. And so maybe as you communicate, you need to embody some of that. We even have more Wands, but the Queen is tamed her flames. Yeah, that's the word I want to say. Tamed her flames. And you want to maybe embody that form in your communication. Now, this knight here, this knight, oh my goodness, all these cards are turned upside down. All right, so this knight of pentacles, this knight of coins. The knight of coins is like, okay, but you know, the knight of coins is a slow moving knight, because like I said, it's about balance and measure, okay? And being realistic versus pessimistic, you know, like I said. And this is also, let's see, let's get some clarification on that. Whoa, this is good. This is transformational. So this makes sense to me. All right. So, like I said, this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands, like you have all this fire, Scorp. Or maybe in your chart, if you look at your chart as a whole, maybe you have a whole lot of fire. And so, but the Queen has tamed her fire, and in this communication, this is about transforming how you communicate. Like if you're, whatever it is that you're doing, and maybe even the communication with yourself, bringing a sense of creativity and balance and healing in how you communicate with yourself, your authentic self. All right. So, with that said, I think this is really this is a good reading. This is about transformation, and I see you looking at your attachments. It all stems from your attachments, and they could be healthy, codependent, independent, interdependent. And so maybe that's really this transformation is taking place in your relationships with yourself and others. You know, change it from codependent to interdependent. Changing a relationship from dependent to individual, you know, and doesn't necessarily mean like separation, but something got to give. That's basically what this is saying here. But Scorpio, you see, I got your message. Okay, first I want you to think about is, well, the numbers for you, I got a 6 and 8 may be relevant, but at the same time, I can see all this fire coming up. This 6, yeah, there's a lot of fire here, but it's calling on some mental, your mental energy, or tapping into something higher. This is an elevation of the spiritual mind. Nothing but positive thoughts and plans grow within the flow. That's the message. Grow within the flow. And this is positive thoughts and plans. Elevation of the spiritual mind. Use it how it applies, okay? But let me know what you think. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, website. It'll be up soon. And let me know what you think, Scorpio. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.